The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.
Things, my fellow warriors, boy Meckanimal, and yes, I am fasting. 4 days in, and it's been interesting. So far, the easiest fast I've ever undergone, and the last time I fasted was almost 2 years ago, March 2019. That was my last fast. So it's been overdue. Usually every year I promise myself to fast, and it helped me to focus because the amount of mental strength required to fight off the food, the hunger, does me well, and that's one of the reasons why I'm fasting. The second reason is usually I use that to reset my body, especially after a few months of not binge, but not so control absorption of consumption of carbohydrate. And yeah, I felt like it's been quite a few months now, about 4 months or so, that I've been going on a strike, not really controlling the amount of carbohydrates, thus making me holding much more water than I ever wanted to. And it started, as I think, affecting my body weight movements. I can still move, but still feeling too heavy and too bloated. So that's one of the trigger as well of the decision of fasting in general. The third one is also for healing. Whenever you get your digestive system, you give the digestive system some rest, you get to use that resource that was supposed to be allocated to the digestive system to heal whatever other issue you have in the body. And in my case, muscle tear and all that being like ideal allocation of the resources, I decided that yeah, it will be the best time to fast, especially that a week ago, during my heavy lower body day, during my warm up, I strained my lower back, my lower lats, I would say, and it was doing 455, which is really nothing, and I was using a belt. So it's just one of these freak accidents that happened. So I had to just cancel off my training that day, which is, back in the days, it would have baffled me, but it's just no big deal. I managed to dance around and keep active. I did my upper body workout while managing to keep the strain area out of trouble, which I managed pretty well. And yeah, and then fast forward on that Saturday that followed, I just felt good about, because usually I intermittent fast. That's very easy. I'm used to that. But I just felt like fasting that day. It was really spontaneous, and usually it's spontaneous. Even when I plan to fast, I just have to feel it, and once it's time, it's on. Then nothing is stopping me. And usually when I fast, it's really the first day is the hardest day, because even when you intermittent fast, even when you do a 20 hours of fast and 4 hours of window to eat, you have that window where your body releases the hormones, the ghrelins, that make you require the food. And no matter how long the fast is, if you're not going through that full rotation of 24 hours, it tends to be the hardest that night, because as schedule, you're going to be wanting to eat. So usually that's the hard part, but this time I was just focused, and it wasn't a big deal. I just wrote it. So I guess it's one of these things, man. It was about time, and I felt it, and I went for it. And we are on day 4. I started on the Saturday, and today we're on day 4 on the 16th. So I started on the 15th. I think the next day after Valentine's Day, yeah. on the Saturday. I start on the Saturday, and I'm on Tuesday right now. So going to complete the 4 full day today, and the goal is 5, because the most I've done in my 2 previous fasts that I've done was 3.5 day and then 4 days. So if I could do a full 5, that would be a record, right? So I feel I'm confident I can go full today and full tomorrow, just for the sake of it. And if I can even go for 7 days, that would be awesome. But I would not like to push that PR so high that next time I feel the need to necessarily do 7 days. But I will go with the flow, see how I feel and how the scale show. So far, about 7 pounds down, most of it water weight, but feels good. Feels good to feel a little deflated and not so froggy looking, like a toad, like a bloated toad. And obviously, I'm gonna gain some of the water back when I refeed. But the whole point of it is just to reset mentally, and by getting on that fast, give my body some resources to heal the strain that I had, so that next week I can heal. I mean, fast enough to be able to get back on my heavy work. So that was, I think, everything came together in synergy to push me to make that decision. So, and I love the conjugate, because that's the amazing thing about it. You don't have to be stopped or stuck when you get injured, depending, because typical other powerlifting or any other programming, like once you're injured, you mess the whole thing. For the conjugate, I'm able to just sacrifice this, sacrifice that. You can still do this and that, and just keep it rolling. I just catch up with the moment I feel good, I just catch up with some heavy work again. So this is amazing. Yeah, so that's that. What else? My first day of heavy work, upper body work, was good. I was able to match some of my previous PR on the weighted chin up, and form was much better. So that means progress. And even though I wasn't able to do more weight, range of motion, I was a little stuck up. But again, with the form and being like starved for 3 days with no food at all, I feel like that was still the type of PR. Today, my heavy leg day, I made a PR, my lifetime PR of 330 on the front squats, and that's like 4 days with no food. So yeah, power of the mind, man. Don't let yourself get fooled by the idea that you necessarily need food at the moment, or that you need a window of food, this and that. So no, it's just focus. Everything is all about focus and how you carry yourself, or how you plan things around. I will keep you updated. Hopefully I can get 7 days, and I will see you guys in 3 days, right? Everything is and will always be the Meckanimal way. Salute. Peace.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.